Howdy folks, Hillbilly here, out on another weekend hike. Osha and I are out here at the McAfee Knob parking lot. We're gonna try to do the Triple Crown loop this weekend. Virginia Triple Crown with McAfee, Tinker, Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. I'm gonna do it in about 2.5 days. Of course, there's a huge crowd here at McAfee's. It's Black Friday, everybody's opting outside, so expect there to be a lot of people on the mountain today until we leave this ridge and get over to North Mountain, where we probably won't see anybody. But expecting a little bit of rain tomorrow and Sunday. It's going to be a little on the chilly side. Oh well, no big deal. Today's supposed to be pretty nice and sunny. So we're going to do Tinker and McAfee today while we have good weather. Anyway, looking for a good time. Let's get going. Alright, I think we're going to take a quick stop here at the Catawba Mountain Shelter. 2 or 3 miles in, something like that. Just stop for a minute. Ain't in no big rush today. Today is the nice day, so we're going to take our time and enjoy it. Alright, trying out a couple new pieces of gear this weekend I'm pretty excited about. First one is new shoulder pouch from Hilltop Packs. I replaced my Hyperlight shoulder pouch with it. Really like the design of this one. Instead of the zip up top, it's got the roll top, so it's definitely going to be more water resistant. And the mesh pocket on this thing is absolutely huge. You can fit all kinds of junk and garbage in there. Which leads me to my other piece of gear I'm trying out. This little Joby mini Gorilla Pod. Weighs 1.2 ounces. So I can get back to doing some of these walk along shots like I used to do before my GoPro went bad. So yeah, I only added a couple ounces to the base weight with these two things, and pretty excited about it. I really like the design of this Hilltops. Here's Osha down there on the phone ordering his new Hilltop Pack shoulder pouch because he's super jealous of mine. I don't blame him. It's North Mountain over there. Tinker Cliffs ahead of me. McAfee Knob, pretty beautiful.
Well, I've been to the east, oh, and I've been
Tinker Cliffs. They're the beginning of it anyway. North Mountain right over there. We'll be heading up there shortly. Me too, buddy. Man, this is a beautiful walk. Alright, we've come down from Tinker Cliffs and we've got to Scorched Earth Gap. This is actually where we will be leaving the Appalachian Trail. We'll be going down the Andy Layne Trail right there. Blue Blaze Trail. Goes down to Catawba Road, crosses over the creek, and then we'll go back up North Mountain to camp somewhere. We'll be going... We'll be going, we'll see you down the trail. Yeah, look at those steps. My goodness. It's a nice steep little descent here on the Andy Layne Trail. I heard there's a lot of steps, but give me a break. Alright, just getting down here to Little Catawba Creek. This little rickety wobbly bridge here. Just watered up a little bit because I think that might be the last water source before we get to camp tonight. We are dry camping. So yeah, I just slapped 3 liters of water in my backpack, which is like 6.6 pounds. And man, I can definitely feel it. Getting pretty close to the road down here at the end of Andy Layne Trail, where we will join with the Catawba Trail. I think it's called the Catawba Trail, up to the North Mountain Trail. So, running out of daylight here. It's about 4 o'clock. I think we might have an hour of halfway decent light left. And then we might be busting out the headlamps tonight to get to camp. We'll see. It's been a good day though. Definitely tired though for some reason. I don't know why I'm so tired. There's been some decent climbs today, but nothing we haven't done before a million times. My legs are feeling it and I'm just tired. So I'm ready to get to camp. Ready to set up the tent and make some hot dinner and relax. But we still got some miles put in before we get there, so all in due time. Alright, just got here to the end of the Andy Layne Trail. Crossed over the road here and now we're going up the Catawba Valley Trail. Up to the, and it is rated most difficult. Nice. We are going straight up the ridge from here, I believe. I don't know how far it is. Hopefully not too far. And once we get to the ridge top, we're going to make camp somewhere or another. Catawba Valley Trail 2.5. So that's what we have left, basically. Alright, after a long and grueling climb up this Catawba Valley Trail into the dark, we finally gotten up here to the ridge, to the North Mountain Trail. It's going on 6 o'clock. I think we've only got 1/10 until All Trails says there's a campsite, so we're going to keep on trucking, I guess, one more 10th and see if we can't find this spot. But hopefully this climb is all over with, because I can definitely see both sides of the ridge now. I can see both valleys. So, whew, man, that was a doozy. No doubt about it. Tired, I'm ready for my tent. I'm ready for some beans. Got the water going for some beans here. I'm bringing these Loco Bueno dehydrated pre-cooked pinto beans, the jalapeno chili flavor. They're really, really good. There's some Fritos in it, and tonight I'm going to add some cheese cubes in it as well. So it should be a nice rewarding dinner after a pretty difficult day of hiking. I think Osha's going with the beans tonight as well. Oh man, glad to be here. Jeez, oh flip. Hardest day of hiking I've had in a little while. Alright folks, we're packing it in for the night here. We're up here on top of a ridge, on North Mountain, on top of a little knob, and sat around, ate some beans, got my belly full, ate some other food too before I hung my bag up. And we're going to go in and lay down and relax. It's kind of early still too. It's probably only 7 o'clock, but I think me and Osha are both feeling it pretty good today. So yeah, I think we did 14 point something miles today. Maybe close to 15, but I'll tell you, it was a tough day. Especially here toward the end. This last climb up the North Mountain Ridge was pretty intense. It's a good one. Anyway, folks, we got about 14 also tomorrow to get over to. I think we're going to try to stay at the Four Pines Hostel down just north of Dragon's Tooth. We're going to loop around North Mountain tomorrow until we eventually get to Dragon's Tooth. Meet back up with the Appalachian Trail up at the top of the ridge. It's supposed to rain tomorrow at some point. I don't think it's supposed to be anything heavy, but maybe a little bit of a rainy day, but it is what it is. I knew that coming in, so we'll cross that bridge when it gets here. But for now, I'm tired, I'm beat, and I'm gonna lay down in this nice warm quilt here and try to relax. Alright folks, we'll see you in the morning. Oh, good morning, folks. It's a lovely, beautiful, rainy morning here on top of North Mountain. It's been raining most of the morning. I think it's probably about 7:30 right now, maybe 7:45. I managed to get out and get my food bag down, eat some food. Just taking my time getting out of this quilt because it's cold and it's wet out there. This quilt's good and dry and cozy. But we got another 14-ish miles to do today to get to the hostel, the Four Pines Hostel, where we'll have a good, dry, warm place to stay tonight. But we'll just have to walk through this rain to get there. Supposed to go up Dragon's Tooth today, but if it's too slick, too wet and slick to go up the scramble, then we might end up bypassing Dragon's Tooth, but we'll figure that out when we get there. For now, I'm just taking my time, dragging along, just trying to get out of bed. The rain has kind of calmed down for now. We've been walking along here for about about a mile or so, and it's been raining pretty good the whole time up until now. Where'd the trail go? Somewhere. That's this way, I reckon. But yeah, it's hasn't been too bad. Been staying warm. I got some layers on. Got my rain mitts and my rain wrap and jacket and all that kind of good stuff on, so hasn't been too shabby. But yeah, it's kind of got a certain charm to the woods when it's like this, real foggy and drizzly. It's not too shabby. I don't mind it too much. As long as it doesn't pour rain like crazy, we'll be alright. Anyway, still moving along. Well, folks, it is time to make a decision on the day. Me and Osha talked it over, and I think we're going to go ahead and get on off the mountain here. It's still raining off and on pretty good, pretty breezy. It's only in the 30s out here, so it's not exactly the best conditions. If we were on a longer hike, we may push through, but on a shorter hike, doing trail I've already done before. And my dude Osha back there is soaking wet and freezing, so just no bueno, folks. So we're gonna go ahead and get off the mountain. I think I just dropped my rain mitt. Yep. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get off the mountain. I've called the Four Pines Hostel, and he's gonna meet us down here. We're gonna get down to about 311 at the bottom of the mountain here. There's a nice little convenience store and deli just right down the road. We're gonna walk to and get picked up at. Probably some good hot food and some hot coffee while we're there waiting. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if this were a longer hike, we may push through. I'm actually pretty happy with my gear I've got on. I'm relatively dry and warm, but the man Osha is soaked to the bone, and his lips are chattering. He's cold. And it's supposed to be like this tomorrow too, so no sense in staying on trail. We're not going to be able to see anything from Dragon's Tooth. So yeah, that's the plan. We still got a few more miles before we get down to the bottom of the mountain. But the prospect of hot coffee and heading home to my family to a warm bed tonight has got me motivated to hike a little faster. Anyway, folks, I'll probably check in again once we get off the hill. Alright, here at the bottom of the mountain, just got down off the North Mountain Trail. It's kind of a difficult trail for being just a ridge walk. It was looks like 13.2 miles long. But anyway, yeah, we're down here at the road now, down to Route 311. So we're gonna walk down the road just a piece to the store, get some hot coffee, and then we are out of here. So although it's, it's a shame it was cut short, it's no big deal. I still had a good time. I was still able to test some gear that I was looking to test, and still got to get out for a couple days, so right on. Actually, last time I went to McAfee and Tinker Cliffs, it was completely socked in, so at least we got a good view on that this time. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it. Well, I think I got another hike coming up next month in December. Yeah, until then, I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.